6 Foolproof Second Disability Date Tips. Although the first date can be hard to plan, the second date can be even worse. After all, now you have a standard to live up to. You want to deliver more than you did last time. This can mean each date has an added pressure on the last one. Although, as you grow more and more comfortable with your date, you should start to feel that pressure decrease. With disability dates, it can feel like it takes a little longer to get comfortable. So, you may need to prolong your great date nights. We've looked over all the second date tips. You've got the movies, the concerts and the dinners. These are all pretty typical dates. There's nothing wrong with having them as a go-to, but you want something that stands out a little more. You want something different, that will leave a lasting impression. But, you've got to consider your disabled date too. That does impact which date nights you can try. So, look over our 6 foolproof tips for dating someone with a disability. 1. Comical Date. Hit up a comedy club and listen to real-life humor. If there's an open mic night, give it a try and get up there. Feel free to make yourself look like a joker. It's always worth a laugh, especially at yourself. Make sure you're not making any jokes about your disabled date though. Firstly, the audience won't react very well. Secondly, it could ruin your chance for a third date, assuming your date doesn't just leave. Appropriate humor is always welcome though. 2. Educational Date. Enroll in a cooking class, or learn to make pottery together. This can bring you closer to your date. You can get to know someone in a whole new way when you share a new experience with them. Besides, education is never a waste of time. If the date doesn't go well, you at least walk away with some fresh knowledge. 3. Cultural Date. On the cultural date, you'll attend a festival of culture. This can be local, or otherwise. Or you'll head to a cultural cuisine restaurant to try something new and exotic. This is a lousy first date, but it makes a great second one. This gives you the chance to see more of your date's personality. If they order something plain, or something exotic, it can tell a lot about their personality. How they react to awful tasting food will tell you a lot too. 4. Childhood Date. Relive moments of your childhood at a fair or arcade. Try playing games to win stuffed animals or teddy bears for your date. Eat cotton candy and remake memories from your childhood. This is a good date idea because it gives you the chance to share pieces of yourself with each other. At the end of the day, that's how you know the date was successful. Amusement park rides might be out of the question for your disabled date, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy a variety of other ground-based games. 5. Sophisticated Date. Even if you're not usually elegant, try this date for fun. Both of you get to dress up really nice and head out like you're on top of the world. Brighter than the stars. Go to a classy jazz bar and listen to brass instruments. Or go to a wine and cheese tasting at a local gallery. These are always fun dates because they have an element of make-believe to them. You may choose to wing it and just do whatever you want. But you'll want to consider your disabled date before making any sudden plan changes. 6. Newlywed Date. There's nothing wrong with acting like a recently married couple. In fact, if you two can share that kind of comfort, that says a lot about where your relationship is going. This date night involves pulling a recipe out of a book, going grocery shopping together and then going home to cook a meal together. Whichever home is easiest to cook in should be the obvious choice. It also comes with an element of make-believe. But, there's a real reason to watch someone cook in the first few dates. Cooking skills can be directly related to skills in the bedroom. Even with disabled dates. No matter what date you choose, make sure to include laughing together. Brought to you by DisabledDatingClub.com. Established since 2004. Join us now.